Good evening, dear students and learners. Namaskar. You all are watching us on eVidya channel number 6 to 12 and our YouTube channel NCRT Official. And I am Kusum Prasad. You all are watching our very special session. We call it Sahyog. In this session, we talk about mental well-being of the students and we also try to provide psychosocial support. So, our today's topic is role of co-curricular activities in personality development of adolescents. And to discuss on this topic, our panelists are Ms. P.V. Ramana Kumari. Welcome, ma'am. Namaskar. Ma'am is practicing counselor. Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar. Namaskar, Kushmi.
Welcome, ma'am. Our next second expert is Ms. P.V. Manjula, ma'am. Ma'am is RI Mysuru, NCRT. Welcome, ma'am.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, ma'am. So, before we start our today's discussion, we discuss on this today's topic. Let me tell you about all our various medium where you can send your feedbacks, your suggestions, your queries. You can contact us on our phone number, that is 8800440559. You can also email us on our email ID, that is sahyog.ncert@ciet.nic.in. Apart from this, you can also drop your messages, your feedback, your queries, any questions, any suggestion on our YouTube channel, that is NCRT Official. So, let's begin our today's session and we move to Ma'am P.V. Manjula, ma'am. My very first question is to you, ma'am, that we are going to talk about the role of co-curricular activities. So, we want to know what is co-curricular activities and why it should be included in schools, ma'am, and what is the misconception of co-curricular activities, ma'am? P.V. Manjula, ma'am. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible.
Thank you, Kusumji, for
Welcome,
the question. We all know that every activity in school life plays a vital role in shaping the young minds. Education is just not the bookish knowledge or obtaining marks. It is much more beyond that. The core aim of education is the nurturing and development of all aspects of a child, like the physical aspects, the intellectual aspects, the spiritual aspects, moral aspects, social aspects, and emotional aspects. Keeping all these in view, the secondary education policy has emphasized on activities that are to be undertaken side by side with the curricular activities. So such activities which are to be taken side by side along with the curricular activities are called as co-curricular activities. According to the modern concept of education, the popular 3 R's, that is reading, writing and arithmetic, should be replaced with the 7 R's, that is reading, writing, arithmetic, rights, responsibilities, recreation and relationships, and the 6 C's, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, culture and compassion, should be replaced with 8 C's, that is communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, citizenship, curiosity, composure and compassion for all-round development of the child. This can happen only when a well-organized and supervised programmed activities are associated and are going hand in hand with the curricular activities. Many parents have a misconception that if they send their child for co-curricular activities, if the child participates in the co-curricular activities, their grades may get low. And some of the students are also of the opinion that the co-curricular activities are just waste of time That's why they don't have any grades. In many schools, the grading system is not there for co-curricular activities, and it is usually conducted after the school hours, so they do not want to stay back and participate in these activities. So they feel that it is just waste of time, and they do not try to participate in these activities. But students and parents should make an important note here that according to the research findings about the neuroplasticity of brain, it has been shown that brain has an ability to change, reorganize, or grow neural networks based on the experiences. And this is based on the principle of use it or lose it, and the principle of use it and improve it. Now, according to the modern research, it demonstrates that brain has continuously creates new neural pathways. It alters the existing one in order to adapt to new experiences, learns new information, creates new memories. Now, what does this mean? When a child or when children are exposed to new activities, a new neural connection is formed. When they are repeatedly exposed to these activities in a periodic, timely fashion, these connections get strengthened, and it will not only improve the activity but also helps in improvement of the curricular aspects of the child. Now, to give an example, a study done by Richard et al. Has shown that the Buddhist monks, they had better compassion and balance when compared to students of their age group who were seldom exposed to meditation. So, several such research evidences are there in various religious practices, even in yoga too. To give one more example, research has also found that children with blindness have increased connectivity and reorganized neuro circuits when compared with children without this condition. This suggests that the brain adapts to the inability to see by changing its structure and function, providing children with blindness a greater ability to use the information received from the other senses, such as hearing and touch. It is important to understand that it is a skill acquired through training and not just spontaneously. So, systematic planned activities called as the co-curricular activities should be included in schools, and every child should be motivated to participate in these activities, which helps in their holistic development and all-round performance.
Yes,
Over
ma'am.
to you, Kusuma.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. As you told that ki learning co-curricular activities is very important, and learning these curricular activities is as important as learning academics. My next question is to PV Ramana Kumari ma'am. We want to know from you, ma'am, what are the essential skills and values imparted by co-curricular activities, ma'am?
Thank you, Kusumji.
Yes, and ma'am, how it helps in the personality development of the adolescents?
Okay. Thank you for the question, Kusumji.
Welcome, ma'am.
As Manjula ma'am has already emphasized the importance of co-curricular activities in schools, they play a vital role in the students' life. They equip students with many values, skills, and abilities which are required for the holistic development of an individual. Some of the values that can be developed using co-curricular activities are the social values. Social cooperation is recognized as one of the important demands of citizenship. So, this social cooperation is difficult to be taught using school subjects. By participating in group activities, students learn good manners and develop a sense of cooperation. Memberships in clubs, student councils, dramatic casts, and an athletic team requires cooperation. Students learn to appreciate the relationship of an individual to the social group. Through teamwork and team activities, students learn the social cooperation. They develop a group spirit of we, the feeling we, and belongingness, unity, and ability to be cooperative. Some other values which can be developed are the moral values like honesty, compassion, hard work, kindness, sharing. These all can be developed using co-curricular activities. Students perform co-curricular activities in schools which help them sharpen their communication skills, expression skills, public speaking skills, and participation and sense of belongingness through different activities like debate and dissertation. The art and craft activities, the creative art competitions, classroom activities like reading, group discussion, all these foster the personality of an individual. Some other aspects are the intellectual values. As the name suggests, intellectual values focuses on the improvement of the reasoning skills, thinking, relating and judging abilities of an individual. Co-curricular activities also foster the character development, the democratic values, cultural values. Some co-curricular activities are of tremendous value as they help in providing opportunities for better understanding of our culture, heritage, and tradition. Activities like dramatics, folk songs, dance, folk arts, folk music, exhibitions, celebrations of various religious and social festivals provide better understanding of our culture and foster cultural taste and awaken cultural interest in students. Students learn that all these, the language, the religion, the region, the culture, the food habits, dresses, all these are different, but that we are all one, and we are all human beings of the same universe. Thus, co-curricular activities will help in developing the national and international understanding. They help in fostering the ethical values. They help in understanding the importance of leisure and recreation, participating in leisure and recreation activities. Some of the skills that can be developed using the co-curricular activities are the problem solving skills, leadership skills, communication skills, emotional skills, technology skills, that's using various softwares and apps to get things done, and leisure skills. The abilities that can be developed are the physical and mental health, the self-discipline, the self-confidence can be fostered, logical and analytical thinking can be fostered, critical and creative thinking can be fostered using co-curricular activities. Co-curricular activities help in getting rid of shyness and inferiority complex. They help in enhancing the learning process. Various co-curricular activities like the self-government, social service leagues, scouting will be very conducive to sublimate the instinct by providing students a field for doing something socially worthwhile through group activities. Next, they bring in a sense of belongingness amongst students, and they help in development of sentimental loyalty. They give scope for self-expression. It brings a sense of belongingness amongst students, and the importance of being in the community and working towards the upliftment of the needy. It keeps students physically active and impart them with team leadership skills, collaboration, cooperation, healthy competitions. It assists in guidance and counseling, and co-curricular activities foster the all-round development or the holistic development of the personality of the students. When theoretical curriculum and the co-curricular activities are integrated, the chances of learning more and exploring one's strengths, interests, and abilities become higher. There are different types of co-curricular activities. Depending on where the activity is carried out, they can be classified as indoor activities or outdoor activities. And depending on the motive or the skill that an activity aims to enhance in an individual, since we are talking about the values, we can classify them as academic, intellectual, and literacy development activities, aesthetic, spiritual, and cultural development activities, leisure development activities, civic and moral value related co-curricular activities, physical development activities, productive activities, social and leadership skill development activities, scientific temperament development activities, multi-purpose activities and projects, and psychomotor development activities. Now, some of the activities that can be included in the academic, that can be used for fostering academic, intellectual, and literacy development are to have activities like book clubs, social magazine editors, poetry recitation, story writing, debates, organizing exhibitions, preparing charts, public speaking, library works, declamation contests, essay writing, spelling bees, quizzes. Activities like music, dance, folk songs, fancy dress competitions, yoga, meditation, student choir groups, sculpturing, dramatics, painting, drawing, decoration, exhibition, these all foster the aesthetic and spiritual and cultural domains in an individual. Some of the leisure development activities can be model making, coin collection, stamp collection, training the enthusiasts, visiting the museums, monument excursions, and gardening. Organizing some of the camps such as first aid camps, cleanliness week, celebrating special days and national days can foster the civic and moral related co-curricular activities in an individual. The mass drill, mass PT, NCC camps, the swimming, cycling, yoga, athletics, outdoor and indoor games, these all develop the physical attributes in an individual. Some of the productive activities can be making an album, making dolls, cooking, photography, flower decoration, clay modeling, collage making, basket making, knitting, embroidery, soap making, kitchen gardening, cardboard works. And some of the social and leader skill development activities will be the scouting and guiding, school council activities, visiting to assembly and parliament, students council, youth parliament, and social services. Educational fairs, the scientific clubs, quizzes, scientific model making, field trips foster the scientific temperament in an individual. Some of the multi-purpose activities and projects which can be taken up in the schools like tree plantation, adult education, community service and awareness programs, beautification and cleanliness of the school campus like Shramdan program, and social services and social service. Last but not the least type of co-curricular activities is the psychomotor development. Activities that come under the psychomotor development usually focus on the analysis on the way our brain functions during various activities like knitting, gardening, book binding, and tailoring. As we already said, co-curricular activities enhance overall personality of an individual. There are many theories of personality traits. Among those, the famous one is the Big Five taxonomy. In Big Five taxonomy, the personality traits include openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. The attributes such as artistic, curious, inventive, and open-minded are included in the openness. Attributes such as hardworking, dutify, self-controlled, goal-oriented are included in the conscientiousness, and attributes such as assertiveness, confident, independent, outgoing, and sociable are included in the extraversion, and attributes such as cooperation, kind, modest, and trusting are included in the agreeableness. And the last one is the neuroticism. The attributes such as anxious, tense, moody, and easily angered are mostly included in the neuroticism category.
Thank
By
you.
selecting the
Yes, ma'am.
appropriate co-curricular activity, the positive attributes of the personality traits can be enhanced and the negative attributes of the personality can be reduced, leading to the holistic development of an individual. Some other aspects of co-curricular are they help in fostering the self-esteem, they strengthen the self-confidence, they develop specialized skills, and they improve or enhance the academic performance of an individual. They enhance the physical and the mental health. They provide the greater opportunity. In this current competitive era, records of participation in co-curricular activities act as a game changer. During admission into various courses, for instance, students pursuing any co-curricular activity of their choice are given preference over those who are not involved in any such activities. Hence, the importance of co-curricular activity is immense in their future pursuit. They enhance the exposure to new activities. They build a sense of responsibility. To sum up, co-curricular activities in school help to enhance the overall personality of students. They prepare them to take challenges heads up and also enable them to think critically. Moreover, experiences and skills acquired through co-curricular activities make students proactive and prepare them for their future endeavor. Hence, co-curricular activities are important for the personality development of an individual. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for providing so many information regarding various co-curricular activities and their benefits. These activities allow child to put themselves out of their comfort zone and helps in building the personality development as well. So this was very nice session, and both of you, Raman Kumari ma'am and Manjula ma'am, you gave lot of information about today's topic. So thank you so much, ma'am, Raman Kumari ma'am and Manjula ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope students must be provided with they are उन्हें बहुत अच्छी तरह से इनके बारे में जानकारी मिल गई है. It will be beneficial for all the students and learners who all are watching this session, Sahyog. So for this session we will say that keep watching our eVidya live session, and you can send your messages, drop your messages, your feedback on our various medium, as we told earlier, that on our NCERT official and sahyog.ncert.cit.nic.in. So for today's session हम आपसे विदा लेते हैं. नमस्कार.